Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can draw your audience in to your PowerPoint presentation and hold their attention with a very simple but very effective technique. Let me show you this presentation here that I've got. I've used a very powerful background image, but what you'll notice is that I haven't used a static background image. We're slowly zooming in on that image, and that draws the audience in psychologically. Moving from one picture to another, one slide to another, and just drawing the audience in closer and closer just holds their attention that little bit more than a static image would. They're looking for that detail that they're being focusing towards. So I'm going to show you in this tutorial how you can create this effect and how you can draw your audience more powerfully into your presentation. So what I've done here is to add another slide to my presentation, and I've simply got an image here which is of high quality. Now what I recommend that you do is to use high quality large images, because those are going to create the best quality effect, because you're zooming in on the image, and the more you zoom in on an image, the more you'll start to lose that fine detail and it will become fuzzy if it's not a high resolution image. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just zoom out slightly on this one, and I'm going to create this image. It's a large high resolution image. I'm going to create it as a background by just simply increasing the size of it so that it fills the whole width of my slide. I'm going to sort of bring it in there, I think around the top of the image. So at the moment, if I was to present this slide, it would simply, oops, a little bit too quick there, it would simply look like that. It would have a single background image and it wouldn't be moving. So what I need to do now is to create an animation where the animation enlarges this image and draws us in further towards a detail within the image. So we go up to animations at the top, and what I'm going to do is open up the animation pane. So if I open this up and then click on Add Animation, the one that we're looking for is within emphasis. The green animations are of course for entrance, the red for exit. We don't want either of those. The image is already on the screen. So we're going to head over to Grow Shrink in the emphasis selection. Click on that. You'll see that it happens at a fairly fast rate. We want to slow that down considerably. So here in the animation pane, we can see that animation has just been added. It's the yellow bar here, and this particular animation is selected because it has this peach colored background. Up here in the toolbar, I can now start to edit the speed that transition, that zoom effect happens. The duration of this, I'm going to change that to 20 seconds, so from 2 seconds to 20 seconds. You'll see this yellow bar now has massively increased. I'm also going to change the trigger here. Normally this animation would initiate when you click the image. I'm going to change that and simply choose with previous. So as soon as we go onto this slide, that image will slowly start to zoom. Now I've got some text on here. I'd like to have that appear a little later on in the slide, as you saw in the demonstration. And that's fairly easy. I'm going to go to Add Animation, and I'm going to choose Fade to fade that in, to keep it fairly gentle. And what I'm going to do with this one is to have this appear with the previous animation. So I want it to occur at the same time as my zoom, but I'm going to put in a delay. My long animation lasts 20 seconds. I'm going to put a delay of about 10 seconds on the text, and I'm going to make that last a little bit longer as well. Duration, I'd like that to come in at around 2.5 seconds. So what I've got here now is an animation which occurs with a background image, which occurs immediately the slide appears and lasts 20 seconds. So it's a very slow, gentle zooming in on this particular image. After 10 seconds, this text will automatically appear. I won't have to click on anything. That will automatically appear, and it will take about 2.5 seconds for it to actually become completely visible, and then it will simply remain until we get to the end of the slide. Now I've also put some transitions in here. I've put this fade in here, and I can apply that to all. In fact, what I'd like to do is slow that transition down a little. I'm going to put that at 1.5 seconds and apply it to all. So now if we have a little look at the presentation, if I hit F5, so we have a nice gentle transition at the beginning of the first slide, then we're gently zooming in. The trick is to make sure that it is quite slow and gentle. You're not trying to fly the audience forwards to look at a specific spot. You're just gradually drawing them in, and that slight pause between each slide just gives them a little moment to sort of rest for a moment before they're driven forwards again. But psychologically, this enlarging of an image, this zooming in, it psychologically makes the audience feel as though they are actually moving into the image, and therefore they're more interested in it. They're starting to look more closely at it, and it is a very effective way of getting their attention and of retaining their attention in a presentation. It's a simple technique, but it's very, very effective. And if used in combination with this tip of just using a few key words, so not littering the whole screen with tons and tons of sentences, just keeping it succinct, just keeping it to a simple phrase, a few words, no more than what I've got on the screen right now. This is using PowerPoint as a way of presenting, or helping you to present something, rather than for the PowerPoint presentation to take center stage and for you to simply be the monkey on the side that presses the buttons. I hope you found this interesting and of value. If you did, please do give this video a quick thumbs up before you go. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And then you'll be first to know when new tutorials like this are published, so that you're first to benefit from these tips and techniques. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Any comments or questions, please leave them below. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.